Dit jonge eerste viertal heeft over belangstelling niet te klagen gehad. Zo bleek al tijdens de eerste Nederlandse tour in september 2019. Met een reeks van 9 singles liet de band Spotify uit zijn voegen kraken, waarna in 2021 het debuutalbum It Won't Always Be Like This uitkwam. Na corona stapten ze in de herfst van 2021 het podium weer op. Halen flink de verloren tijd in met als gevolg een ramvol tourschema die ze tot en met nu ongeveer hebben weten vol te houden. Een aantal hoogtepunten. Ze zijn gigantisch fan van Kings of Leon. Daarom een extra bijzonder dat ze al een paar keer hebben mogen optreden bij grote arena-shows van de band. En afgelopen augustus mochten ze mee met de Arctic Monkeys op tour als support act. En ook nu staan ze met de Arctic Monkeys aankomende mei in de Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam. Ja, meer hoeven we eigenlijk niet te vertellen over de houder van 2 3FM megahits. These Are The Days and Love Will Get You There. In de studio, the one and only Inhaler.
Hello. Hi. Hey guys, welcome.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, thank you for having us.
In 2 days, your second album will come out, Cuts Bruises. We've already enjoyed Love Will Get You There and If You're Gonna Break My Heart. What else can we expect from the album, guys?
There's a good song that's going to be the focus track from the album called Just To Keep You Satisfied, which opens the album. That's a good one.
What's it like?
We think. It's, I don't know, how do you explain it? It's a little bit like...
slower than we are normally used to playing and writing, but I don't know.
Not really, bro.
Is it a ballad song?
He's the drummer as well.
Slower than
It's got
Honest
a
Face.
good chorus, good lyrics, it's got good hooks, it's got everything you need in a good song.
Well,
It's a
sounds
bit
like
Rolling
it.
Stonesy.
Yeah.
And Josh, would you say the second album is a continuation of your debut album, or?
I guess the way we recorded it, yes, because it's the same studio, same producer, and just like, little after a year. But we tried to expand on the sounds we went for in the first one and tried to hit some more genres, gave it our best shot, so hopefully we did that.
And have you tried to make something new, or did you stay with your in your safe space?
Oh, rehash all the way.
Yeah.
No. It was. We wanted to put less information in there because we think we write quite big anthemic songs, and on the first album we were so excited to be in a studio that we did like 12 drum tracks and 12 guitars and like made everything sound really big. But I think on this record we just wanted the songs to be the focus point, so we put less
instruments in it.
Yeah, and that was, to be honest, most of that was because we didn't have much time. So we just had to be happy with what we put down and then move on. But I think it worked well for the album.
Well, we're very excited about it. And if there's one takeaway that you're hoping people will get from the album, what would it be?
I guess,
or is it just good music?
I guess just hopefully you can do for people what the first album did for them, which is, I don't know, bring them a bit of joy into their lives. You had a lot of people say to us how much the first album meant to them, so hopefully the second can do the same and more. Yeah.
How's it like, people saying those things?
It's mad. We have to pinch ourselves all the time that people still like our music.
Yeah.
It's a lovely feeling. We're really happy with the album that we've made, the 2 albums that we've made. So it's always nice to hear that from people.
We've been to a gig of you guys at the Pinkpop Festival. That was in Landgraaf last year. It was in a tent. It was fully packed. It was really insane.
That was one of our favorite shows of the summer.
Some guy,
wheelchair,
he never had to use his wheelchair. Yeah. He must have learned how to walk again because the wheelchair was up in the air and there was no one in him. Wherever he was, I hope he's okay.
We didn't get to see them, but as we were packing up the van to drive up to the next place, we could hear Interpol playing in the same tent, just after us. We were one of our absolute favorite bands, and we were kind of just another bit of imposter syndrome. We're just packing a van to go to the next place, and then we're just there Evil just starts playing, and you're just like, oh, what the hell?
You were telling about you finished a gig, packing the van. It's been really hectic for you guys. Tomorrow you're kicking off a tour in UK, followed by a tour in the US, followed by a tour in Europe, followed by a festival season. It is a packed tour. How do you stay sane in such a hectic tour?
You can't really.
No.
I think you have to be
you said we
insane to
have.
do it.
No, but do you have like habits like going to the gym together, or not drinking on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Fridays?
These are all great ideas.
Going to the
guys.
gym together might be a good music video idea.
Some
But,
80s stuff.
yeah, but
No, unfortunately, we don't have as much as we probably should. We just tend to, because we hang out together. That seems to be the biggest alleviator of the stress. We just, take the piss and joke around and stuff together.
Watching
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is it fun all the times because you're all together all the time? Isn't it a
Too
pleasure
much
to yeah?
Yeah.
I think
I don't want to mess up in your relationship.
I think especially
No.
now as well, because we finished the album. I think we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're on our holidays.
Yeah.
Writing music is hard.
Yeah.
It's the hard. I feel like it's the hard part of the job, but the better you do at that, the more fun you have on tour because you're more satisfied with what you've created and you have a better experience live and stuff. So, there's definitely up and down moments to doing it, but overall, it's an amazing experience. I'm very lucky.
It must be a lot of fun when you create something in a studio and then you can play it live to people. Also, a little bit scary.
Oh yeah, definitely.
for sure.
Different on this album for us as well, because on the first record we were playing all those songs live for years, and just like getting people's, you want to see the whites of people's eyes, and you might be doing a certain section of a song and you see people kind of looking to go to the bathroom. You got to like get that section out of the song.
Yeah.
But this album we really had to trust our guts and like kind of just make something that we wanted to listen to together, rather than like reading a crowd or asking our mates what they think and stuff like that.
Well, it's kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
The tour is already planned,
I know.
and the music isn't heard yet.
Yeah.
I know. Well, the album's out on Friday and the first gig is tomorrow. So we'll be able to once again do that thing where we test the songs out in front of a live audience, only it's a little bit late.
Yeah.
To make any changes.
No change.
Either sink or swim. I think it'll be okay though. I think we're pretty confident.
Yeah.
And you've been sharing the stage with some of your of the biggest bands, such as Kings of Leon, Arctic Monkeys. What was that like? Some people say never meet your heroes. Would you agree with that, or saying no, it's not a problem?
With them, I disagree because I think they were all really
So lovely.
positive and lovely people.
Yeah.
How was it like to be on tour, to play with Kings of Leon? Because I love Kings of Leon,
Yeah.
but these are like brothers and nephew, and of course some other band members. But I've seen them as well on Pinkpop. It was like a few years ago, and they were brought to stage in separate Mercedes Benzes. It was like, okay, how are you guys as a band? How were they?
They were lovely. We didn't see any of that. They were very. Oh, Nathan, the drummer, came to our gig in Nashville, and that's where he met him. And I think
That's where they're from, right?
Yeah, and I think he must have then said, "Oh, we should get these guys on the tour," and then so we did like a couple shows around the UK. We didn't really like go out for drinks or anything with them because they are very much like us. They like to get off after the show and relax and not, get into the craziness. And they were lovely. Really nice.
Caleb Followell, he's like a hero to me.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a voice.
It's insane, right?
Next time, Wynand wants to join you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because
he play the spoons.
Yeah, no, he's not very musical talented, but he can watch.
Neither are we.
I'll do whatever you
Yeah,
need.
exactly. we're just blagging our way through this whole thing.
I was wondering, when you're on tour, you already mentioned Interpol as one of your favorite bands. What music do you listen to?
It changes all the time. Like individually, we kind of always go through different phases of listening to different music. But I think last summer we were listening to a lot of Turnstile, Arctic Monkeys, because
Queens of Stone Age.
We always listen to them before we go on stage. We've started like listening to a lot more bands kind of together as a whole, and sort of seeing where we can pick up little bits of inspiration on them. Turnstile was a big one because we were doing like a similar festival circuit to them last year, and so we listened to that new album of theirs, and then that became like something that we were playing a lot in the dressing room before going on stage as well, just to give us a big burst of energy.
You mentioned Arctic Monkeys. Also a big fan of Arctic Monkeys. You're going on a show with them on May 5th and 6th in the Netherlands, Ziggo Dome, Amsterdam. You're their support. how is that? How does it go? First of all, how does it go? Do you get a call from someone?
Well, Alex rings you up in the middle of the night. That's how it goes, and he says, "Lads."
He says something very prolific. Yeah.
No, but that's not a joke. He called you up.
No.
He sings the first verse of "Do I Want to Know," and then he goes, "Right, sing the second one." And he goes, "If you can sing the second verse, you've got the job."
Now, how does it work? Because I would be like totally excited.
You would be like,
Well, we have the same booking agents, a good man called Charlie, so I think he helped us a lot in getting the first gig. And then the reason we're on this tour is thankfully because they asked us back. When we did the first, we did a tour with them actually mid to late of last year, around like Eastern Europe. We went to like Turkey and Bulgaria and Romania and loads of different places. And then I think at the end of that tour, we were like, well, it felt like a fever dream. We thought like that was it. And then when we found out they contacted us and asked us to do this run of gigs, then that was when we fully celebrated, because I think we appreciated it a lot more once we'd experienced it. Now we know how big a deal it is, so this time's going to be a lot of fun.
And is Alex the kind of guy you also send some demos from the new album, for example?
I wouldn't dare.
No. Is there anyone who like? I don't know how it works, but is there anyone like you send some music? What do you think about it?
Albert didn't send much people music this time, you know.
No, there's still only like 3 people we've sent the album to.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just a couple of friends, really, just from back home.
I think we get scared having too many opinions because we find it hard enough with just the 4 of us.
And do you actually want them to react, or
No,
is it just here it is, and don't let me know what you think about it?
I mean, it'd be nice if they liked it.
You want to be at a stage where you can't change anything, so at least if they give feedback, you don't consider it.
It's too late, and then that's just their opinion.
Seems a bit.
We used to though. We
It
used
does
to
seem
send
a
it
bit
to a lot of
closed doors, but it's turned out okay.
Yeah.
You guys already stole the hearts of a lot of Dutch people. How's your feeling about the Dutch crowd? Dutch fans.
Man. I mean,
Fantastic,
some of the best gigs we've ever done.
Yeah.
Those Paradiso gigs were just insane.
Even the first gig we did the upstairs in Paradiso, and even that was great.
That was like our first.
That was one of
First
our
It was the first Amsterdam show in 2019, yeah.
The Netherlands has always been really good to us. I think like it was one of our first tours was Europe. We actually did it before we even did Ireland properly by ourselves. And we did like Rotterdam, Amsterdam,
Nijmegen as well.
Nijmegen.
Wow.
And it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like the energy and like the love of the music was there from like the start, which was nice.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice having you here, guys. And what's the day you're gonna bring in the Netherlands today?
Good question.
Well, we did a
the sun's
live
out.
version of "If You're Gonna Break My Heart," which is our new single, and that's it.
That's the end of that sentence.
That.
Are you staying in a hotel, or you're gonna?
Oh no, we're flying back to Leeds today.
Today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice back home.
Tour starts
hope to
tomorrow.
make the football at 8 o'clock tonight. So
Who's playing?
Arsenal City.
Ooh. One last question. What's on the bucket list of Inhaler?
Oh man, what isn't? How much time you got? We want to do a lot of things. We want to do a tour of Australia. We want to go to South America.
Play the Ziggo Dome ourselves.
Play the Ziggo Dome without the Arctic Monkeys.
Or with no.
No. I know what you're gonna say.
No,
What you were gonna say?
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Go on.
Feel free, man. It's such radio. You can say whatever you want. Whatever the fuck you want.
My lips are sealed.
That's that.
Well, thanks for joining us on the show today. Wish you all the best. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
Cheers, guys.